Radiation is something really dangerous, which humans have difficult controlling. It can cause diseases like cancer and even kill people, but humans do not usually care about what is dangerous for themselves or the environment, since it provides lots of money. During the most part of the 20th century, all of the world's radioactive waste was dumped into the sea, contaminating the water with radiation. So, with a lot of protests from the environmentalists and activists from Greenpeace, the radioactive waste disposal into the sea was prohibited in 1993. So, the governments had to find other ways to dispose their radioactive waste. That is why we are going to talk about Sellafield, located in Cumbria, west of the United Kingdom.
This is the single most hazardous building at the Sellafield complex. The Magnox Swarf storage silo was built in the 1960s to house thousands of tons of highly radioactive waste. Now it's crumbling. Cracks have allowed waste to leak into the ground beneath. The structure is having to be shored up to keep it safe.
Created at the end of the 40s as Windscale, a nuclear bomb factory, Sellafield had some problems right after its creation. In 1957, an accident happened. A fire that created a radioactive cloud that killed at least 100 people. Currently, Sellafield is a nuclear fuel reprocessing and nuclear decommissioning site having the biggest concentration of radioactive waste in the whole world. But there is a huge problem. The space for the waste is not going to be enough very soon.
Beneath my feet is a silo big enough to hold 6 double-decker buses filled to the brim with some of the most dangerous radioactive waste in the world, and there's a lot of it. There are 22 silos like this in this entire building, housing 8 to 10 times more radioactivity than was released by the Chernobyl disaster. But the problem for Sellafield, and it is a big problem, this aging building can't hold the waste for much longer. It is, in their own words, an intolerable risk.
But now you could ask, who is affected? So, the estimate is that all of the coast of Cumbria is affected by radiation, in that about 500,000 people can be affected in some way. But the bigger problem is that the absence of safety in the factory and on the places where the waste was disposed could cause a bigger accident, which could affect even the population from other countries. And how could we solve these issues? About the radiation that already affect people, the cost to clean all of these places is of about 100 billion pounds. So asking UN's help would probably be the best option. And to prevent the issue to occur again, privatizing the factory is the best option. So if the new administration is not fulfilling the safety rules, the government could impose fines and even invest in other areas with this money. So, thank you for watching, and that's it.